Alright, so we're going to talk about optimization in a little bit less of a vague way now, so we're going to give you a bit of a structure to follow, and we're going to use question 2 as our way of working through it together. So, optimization, it's always about creating an expression where they've given us a few unknowns, we've got to get it in terms of one unknown, derive, let it equal 0, and then solve. So in the last one we had length, width and height. In the first place we have to get it all in terms of x, where our length was equal to 29.5 minus 2x, our height height was x, and our width was 21 minus 2x. We then derived, let it equal 0, and solve for our unknown, whatever it might be. We then have to prove that it's a max by double deriving, and then once we know it's a max, we sub back into our original equation. Sweet? So in this expression here, this question here, the first challenge is, and this is often the hardest part of these questions, to determine, or to get the question in terms of one variable. I've already got two variables there, don't I? If unsure, write down the two sets of equations that we're dealing with. It wants us to maximise area. Area equals length times width. What's our length here?
Y.
Y and our whatever, doesn't matter. What else has it talked about? Perimeter. So the perimeter of this fence equals 60, but also what's the expression for that? 2x plus river on this side plus y. We know that equals 60. 60 equals 2x plus y. What do you think we need to do with that? What technique's being required here? Because we've got equation 1. Yep, and equation 2. We need to rearrange equation 2 to get something by itself. Whether it's x or y doesn't matter. What would you get by itself here though? Y, because it's a lot easier. So 60 minus 2x equals y. We might even call that 2. What are we going to do with that?
Sub it into 1.
Sub it into 1. How many variables have we now got? One variable. So I've got my expression in one with one unknown. Sweet. And now I derive, let it equal 0. Off we go. I'll give you a bit of time to do that. Let's go.